matchstick Banksia is listed as threatened, so there's not many of them left, and they're only confined to a very small area around Brookton, around Quairading, and another town south of there called Poppaninning. So there's not many of them left, and we need to make sure that we conserve what's left, which is why we're doing this work on the species. And it has these beautiful flowers, so they look like a bunch of matchsticks, so they're red with a little green tip on them, so that's where it gets its common name, matchstick Banksia. The department's been working on the matchstick Banksia and how we go about conserving it for quite some time now. So the work has actually started some couple of decades ago, where they did some work to find out where this species occurs and then what they needed to do to look after it. So some of the things they did back in the early days of this work was to collect seed and to grow seedlings and plant them at new sites. And then we've continued to do work about how we look after sites where they occur naturally. So it might involve doing control of rabbits, it might involve fencing populations to protect them from being grazed, or weed control. And a lot of that work had some significant positive impacts on conserving matchstick Banksia. But in the meantime, the numbers haven't increased dramatically, and we realised we needed to revisit what we were doing to conserve this species. So with funding from the federal government, we have done some further work to conserve the species, including more seed collections. We've done a genetic study to find out more about the patterns of genetic distribution and diversity, and then how that helps us manage the species better. And then we've done some further translocation work, so further planting of seedlings of this species to try and boost the numbers in the wild. So all this work we've done to conserve the matchstick Banksia has only benefited from all the partnerships we've developed along the way. So that includes private property owners, NRM groups such as the Peel Harvey catchment, and other sections within the department as well. Personally, I'd like to see the matchstick Banksia surviving and thriving, and hopefully in the future that it's no longer threatened, so that people can go out during wildflower season and see this species in the wild, so everyone can enjoy it.